So if you haven't done that, do me a favor and go ahead and share this. You'll be eligible next week. If you haven't shared anything this week, hit that thumbs up button. What that does is let other people know in the community that it was worth watching. So let's do that. I'm going to find a random number generator, and if it lands between 1 and 5, I will pick someone from Facebook. If it lands between 5 and 10, I'm going to pick someone from Twitter. So here we go. 6. All right, someone who retweeted one of my videos this week on Twitter is going to win some free cryptocurrency. So let's head over to my Twitter. And like I said, all you have to do is reshare this on Twitter or Facebook to be eligible next week. Wow, we had a lot of users share this one here. Let's take a look. Let's pick somebody. Oh, how do I find who retweeted it? There we go. All right, let's take a look. I am going to pick David D. Moore 14. Let's take a snapshot here of him. Engineer in PHL sometimes. Copy. I'm going to throw this into the Facebook group, and I will tag David. David, reach out to me and we'll give you, set you up with your cryptocurrency. Give me one moment. Post this in the group. David. Oh. That post. Free crypto winner. Let's make sure that posts correctly. There we go. David. Okay. Also, if you want some free crypto, here's another way you can earn some. I need a little bit of help, and if someone can help me out and answer this question, that would be great. I have an issue here on my YouTube channel. Anyone can answer this. I'll send you free cryptocurrency immediately. Right here I have my videos loaded here, and I had a video yesterday that was a live stream, and when I hit videos, you'll see my most recent video here from yesterday, 22 hours ago, but it is not appearing under my channel here. My last video says it was almost 2 days ago. This was streamed, like I said, almost 2 days ago, and my most recent video is not popping up. If anyone can answer that, I will be happy to send you some money to help fix that. I'm curious as to why my videos are not showing up. I won't be taking a whole lot of questions today. I will try to reserve some time at the end, but this is the Crypto Weekly Digest, and whether you're a short-term or a medium or a long-term investor, this video will be good for you, but it's going to be especially geared for the people that can't tune into these videos daily. What I like to do is wrap up the market, summarize what happened, and what we can expect out of the week going forward. I know it can be tedious to sit here through all these videos and learn what to do with your money and investing. So this video will be especially good for those that don't have the time to watch these every day. Let's see. Just taking a look at the questions here on the right. Yeah, like I said, I'll try to answer some of you guys' questions towards the end. But let's first talk about the market cap. We are pretty much at a new all-time high. Right here, we're on coinmarketcap.com. And if we take a look at the chart, we had a lot of money flowing in this week. Probably more than I expected, but it does not surprise me. We passed through the $115 billion mark around August, it's like sometime around August 5th or 6th, somewhere in this region here. We passed that mark almost a week ago. And this is really because the hard fork is behind us. We see a lot of investors and major institutions are pouring money back into Bitcoin now that the fork is over, and there's a little bit more certainty going forward in the market. Now, there is a potential hard fork coming up again in November for those of you that aren't aware, and I'm going to talk more about this in the weeks and months leading up to this, so be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more information. Right now, I think we are going to continue a bullish pattern. I'm sure we'll see some bounces up and down throughout the market, but we're going to continue in a very bullish pattern until probably mid-October, early to mid-October, and you'll see some money being pulled out of the market then in anticipation of the potential hard fork coming up in November. Again, this is a great time to get started and invested in cryptocurrency. I think we are at the bottom of pretty much parabolic curve. This is a great time to invest. And if you're new to cryptocurrency, I highly suggest you take a look at my course over on Udemy. I have that course here listed in the profile banner of my YouTube channel, and it's in the link. A link is provided in the descriptions of all my videos. What I provide is basically an overview of cryptocurrency, what you need to do to get started, how to research charts, trends, how to spot coins that are potentially going to explode, how to get out of a trade if it looks like it's going to fall, how to set your money up on exchanges, how to cash out, protect your money, go over chart analysis, pretty much everything that you need to know. So if you're not already there, or if you're new to cryptocurrency, take a look at that. Something I also want to talk about is Bitcoin's dominance. We recently saw a lot of money being pulled out of Bitcoin and into the altcoins in the month of, well, basically the last several months. And then as the hard fork got nearer and nearer, we saw basically a pullout from altcoins and into Bitcoin because of the hard fork and the opportunity to really earn free cash. We saw money being converted back into Bitcoin so that you could earn your free Bitcoin cash. Now, a lot of you that have invested in that, I'm sure, have sold off a lot of your portions of Bitcoin Cash. Right now, Bitcoin Cash, I think, is sitting somewhere around $300, but hold on tight to that for now if you didn't sell out already. I think you'll have an opportunity to sell it more. And just recently, after the fork is behind us, we see basically a little bit of pulling out of Bitcoin and into some of these other altcoins. I'm going to shrink this chart a little bit so we can look at just the past few weeks here. And we see basically money flowing back. Well, it was flowing into some altcoins because Bitcoin came down a little bit. And we actually see Bitcoin going back up now. Just these past couple of days, this chart goes back to, well, this is all the way back to June. Let me pull this in shorter, I'm sorry. Let's go back to, this is July 20th to August 1st. So we're kind of sitting steady. Up until this point, I think we saw a lot of money come into Bitcoin, and then maybe a little bit out into some other altcoins. It looks like we're keeping steady around that 50% mark. But a lot of altcoins have seen a lot of rise here. Everything is a scam, so go home. Everything is not a scam here. Cryptocurrency is new to a lot of people. And like I said, if you're new to it, I suggest you take a look over at my course on Udemy. Cryptocurrency is definitely it is new and it's confusing to a lot of people, but it is a very legitimate and a great way to not only store money or value or currencies, but you can use it for a lot of applications. Really cool assets being developed, cool platforms, projects that are basically going to revolutionize our future. If you could imagine sitting in your home in the 90s, I'm a 90s child myself. I was born in 1990. We didn't have things like the internet, cell phones, and as I grew up, we started to acquire a lot of these things, and it'll be really interesting to see how my family and my future and my lifestyle has changed just in the next few years and decades with the development of blockchain technology. I have looked into Binance. Binance is an exchange where you can actually trade NeoGas, and let's go ahead and talk about some of these altcoins here. I'm going to go back to the front page of CoinMarketCap, and what I do every week here in the weekly digest is I go over the top coins and the worst coins that performed inside of the top 50. So I'm going to pull up a document here. I created a PowerPoint that goes over the top coins. So I'm going to present that here for the week, and we'll talk a little bit about the week and what happened. So give me a moment here to pull up that. I have to scroll down to the bottom. Pardon all of my slides. So we'll get started with the worst 5 performers of the week. Again, this is the worst 5 performing coins inside of the top 50. I don't stray outside of the top 50 as far as coins go in market cap. I do invest a little bit in some of them, but I like to find and invest in coins that are proven, have money behind them, and I think your portfolio is a lot more volatile and a lot more risk if you dive or if you stray outside of that top 50. So without further ado, we have game credits in at not really number 1. This should actually be in reverse order. Number 5, really. I'll change that in future presentations, but at number 5, really, we have game credits in at $2.20, down only down almost 20% on the week. At number 2, we have Stellar Lumens down to just under 2 cents. That's down 20%. Just a couple weeks ago, they actually distributed a bunch of free Stellar Lumen for holders of Bitcoin on the date of, I forget what date you had to hold Bitcoin on, but if you had held Bitcoin, they distributed a bunch of Stellar Lumen to Bitcoin holders. And while that was probably a nice little game for some of you. I basically increases the coin supply by distributing so many new coins to users, and hence I think devaluing the value of Stellar Lumen. And yes, I do use BAT. BAT is a great browser in my opinion. It's a lot faster than Chrome. I have to use them interchangeably because a lot of the extensions that are supported by Chrome are not on BAT, but I do love BAT. I find it a lot faster. BAT is, well, it's called Brave, is the web browser. At number 3, we have Sia Coin down to just under 1 cent at 0.0073, down 21%. Sia Coin is a great project that I am invested in. It may be a good time to buy back in. I'll talk about some more opportunities for the week ahead at the end of this video. If you're just tuning in, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. What that does is it lets other people in the community know that this video was worth watching. All you have to do is reshare on Twitter or Facebook for an opportunity to win some free cryptocurrency. At number should really be number 2 in reverse order here is Digibyte. Now Digibyte is down almost 30%, down to almost 1 cent in the past 7 days. And at number 1, the worst performing coin of the week was Byteball at $320, down 44.34% on the week. Now we will move into the top 5 performing coins of the week. And I'm not sure why this PowerPoint is going through this again. Top 5 performers. There we go. So again, this should be in reverse order. I should have started at number 5, and this is really number 5. So the 5th worst, or the 5th best performing coin this week was Omise Go, and you'll notice that I covered a lot of these coins throughout the week. So if you're not a subscriber of the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. We covered almost all of these coins here this week, and it would have been a great opportunity for you to earn a lot of money basically if you were paying attention to these charts and to the information I had shared throughout the week. So at number 5 we have Omise Go, which is a platform that is aiming to be a decentralized exchange, sort of like BitShares, while also providing banking to the unbanked people. It's a project similar to Humanic for anyone who is invested or knows about Humanic. It's sitting at $7.20, up 150% on the week. 10x has been a coin that has been talked about a lot this week, up to almost $4. I think it was at $5 yesterday when I noticed it, up just a hair over, I think, Omise Go at 149% as well. And what they are is a credit card company that you can use. So it's really a debit card. You can use it to debit purchases via cryptocurrency. You can pay for things in real life via your crypto. Now, as you guys know, NEO, one of the hottest coins of the week, NEO to the moon, really. We are popping off, and that is, I must have missed a 0 there or a number, because NEO is certainly not at $5.20. Let me pull up on my external monitor here. I believe we're right around $50. NEO's at, I guess at the time of the video, or the time that I'm recording this right now, we're at $47. I saw it at 52 or 53 not too long ago. We'll talk more about NEO in a few moments. And that is up 217% on the week. We have Civic, which we also talked about and covered a lot during the week. Civic is a platform seeking to replace identity verification in a lot of new standards. So, I don't know, I compare it to, you know how often you log into a new website via the Facebook login? What Civic is doing, you have a QR code on your phone, and you'll be able to check into things like your flights, doctor appointments, court cases, whatever, just using a QR code on your phone. You show them the QR code, and all your identity's there, your social security number, your birth date, all your information, and it's a really sleek way. And it's actually, I'm a really big fan of projects that have a project and a platform out there already, and Civic is one of them. You can use this today, and a project that is being founded by one of the co-founders of Coinbase is actually using Civic for identity verification. So Civic is a hot coin we've been talking about. We'll cover this more during the week. And it is at a 228% gain. And we also have Storage, and I'm sorry for the decimal point. Storage, again, that should not be 5. This should really be number 1. The top performing coin of the week inside of the top 50 to round it out is Storage at 312% gain. Now, what I'd like to talk about is just a couple things about the week in the past week outside of this. Some of the other coins that I think are hot to take a look at, and something I'd like to cover is IOTA. IOTA has been real hot the past week, up nearly 100% over the past 7 days. What IOTA is it's a different technology. It's actually not blockchain technology. It is called Tangle, and it's a different way of basically running the technology on the blockchain. Well, not the blockchain. Different way of basically utilizing computers to process some different cool applications, and I'll cover that in more review later this week. We have Bitcoin at all-time highs. Last night we were at, where were we at? 4,100. Let's take a look. The price chart. Let's pull this into the past week or so, and we saw Bitcoin at almost 42. It looks like sometime earlier today, actually. Bitcoin, again, as I said, is going to continue in a very bullish pattern until the potential hard fork in November. Now, a chart I had covered in a couple videos back was the flow chart on CoinDesk. So CoinDesk flow chart SegWit, and let me see if I can pull up this chart. What SegWit was a basically an upgrade to the protocol in Bitcoin to solve some of the scaling issues that Bitcoin has seen over the past couple of years. And by locking in SegWit, miners basically agreed to a 2 megabyte increase from the 1 megabyte block size that Bitcoin currently has. And if there is not 100% miner support on this hard fork come November, we are going to actually see another split, and we will have almost 3 Bitcoins, or Bitcoin and 2 alternative coins. You'll have Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and then the Bitcoin that splits again. I'm not sure what that might be called right now, but if there is not 100% miner support, we will have a split. Now, how can you profit off this, and what does this mean for you? Well, we're going to see a repeat basically of what we saw in July. We're going to see a lot of money being pulled out of the market come October, and just like we had in July, because people are going to be uncertain. Major banks, major institutions, they're not going to be sure. They don't want to invest in the wrong coin. A hard fork creates a lot of uncertainty. But if you stay educated, you can actually learn how to profit off of this. You can learn how to make the most out of your money. What you can do is you can start to short the market using things such as USD Tether, which is a cryptocurrency pegged to the US dollar. You can also short the market by taking your money out and converting it into fiat and waiting to reinvest after the hard fork, the potential hard fork. Now, there's no guarantee that there is a hard fork. If the 2 megabyte hard fork, or if the 2 megabyte block size increase is agreed upon in full, there will not be a hard fork. But regardless, we are going to have some uncertainty and almost undoubtedly some money being taken out of the market, and a good chance for you to not only buy new coins, but to short the market in the coins that you're already in. And then come November and December, we will see a large increase again in price, just like we are now. And I'm sure that we will pass new all-time highs at the end of the year, especially in Bitcoin. I predict over a $5,000 Bitcoin. Now, how do I know this? Why do I think this? Now, my team here at CryptoSomniac has been providing you some charts, and I want to show you guys one of the charts in the Facebook group. If you're not a member of this Facebook group, we have a strong team here of people looking to join every day. I highly suggest you hop in. We have a lot of great content here and really a community paving the path for the new economic movement, as I like to call it here, in cryptocurrency. Here at the top of the page, you'll see one of the co-founders here at CryptoSomniac, Seth Bott, posted this chart. We made this chart a couple of days ago, and what it is, basically we spotted the trend in NEO before it happened. Just the other night, NEO was at $40, and as many of you know, shot up to just over 50. And we're working on setting up an account over on TradingView where we can share a lot of these charts with you. We just posted this snapshot here in Facebook to get it out to you guys as soon as possible. But TradingView is a platform that allows you to create and share charts. It's sort of like a social media platform for analytics. So we're working on getting that to you guys in the next day or two. When we do, I'll post that all over my media, and you'll be able to follow us and our chart analytics here. But as you can see in this chart, we saw an ascending triangle and basically a position that if NEO crossed this triangle here, this line, that we were going to see probably a bullish movement. And the ascending triangle is just one of the patterns that you can use to spot basically trends in cryptocurrency and really in any market. These analytics apply whether you're talking securities, exchanges, ETFs, bonds, options, whatever have you. And we cover a lot of that, where we will be covering a lot of these chart analytics over on TradingView. Additionally, if you're not sure how to get set up, again, I suggest taking a look at my course over on Udemy. We go over how to chart these, or basically put these indicators on charts over on Udemy. It's a whole course set up for just that and much more. I just want to take a look here at my list of things that I did not cover. I want to talk a little bit more about NIO actually. NIO this week has seen a large increase in price. One of the reasons is NIO just went on tour to take a tour of Japan and bring basically more people on board with their plan over in China. NIO is headquartered in China, and their team took a tour of China this week, and it sounds like, or it looks like, excuse me, a lot of the investors or a lot of people in Japan probably caught on board, and you're going to see some more money flow into NIO here in the next few days. Now, I would be cautious of shorting NIO anytime soon. NIO is a long-term hold for me. I get very nervous about shorting it. I've been holding on since well under $10. I don't think anyone could predict this much volume increase, but I would not short the market as far as NIO is concerned. Additionally, NIO Gas is at all-time highs, and I've covered NIO Gas the past few days as well, and how you can benefit from NIO Gas. We're at an all-time high in NIO Gas at $28, and it's really astonishing. NIO Gas is basically created to send and receive transactions. It really has no value. It is used so as to not burn portions of the coin when creating transactions on the blockchain, and there's really no intrinsic value to NIO Gas. But yet people continue to trade it for money on exchanges, and it's quite remarkable. NIO Gas is ridiculously high. Yes, that's right. NIO and House Binance. Now, Binance is one of the few exchanges that you can use to actually trade NIO Gas. I know as a U.S. citizen, I was able to sign up for an account, and you can trade NIO Gas right now for a price of $28. So I just wanted to mention that about NIO. This week we also covered QTUM and Omise Go. Again, I mentioned Omise Go a little bit earlier. Omise Go is a decentralized exchange, and it's been on the rise a lot the past few days. I set some Q prices in for you guys a couple of days ago rather, and just trying to spot a good opportunity to get in there. We also covered QTUM, basically a competitor to NIO. And I don't think that they cannot coexist. I know that there are some question marks about QTUM. QTUM is, where did we go on the market cap here? Am I missing it? Let's search for it. QTUM has a market cap of almost $1 billion. So let me go back. I must have missed it. $1 billion. Why don't I see QTUM on this list here? There must be. I did this yesterday as well. I missed a coin. It looks like QTUM is not on the list here. Let's double check that one more time. QTUM has a market cap, correct me if I'm wrong, $909 million. And if I go back to the front page, that should be listed right here in between Ethereum Classic and Monero. So looks like that's just a glitch with CoinMarketCap. But QTUM is a competitor to NIO smart contract-based platform, offering a couple of things that NIO doesn't. For example, coins, you can earn dividends with QTUM. In QTUM, your dividends are paid out. If you stake some of your coins, you are paid out in QTUM instead of NIO Gas. So just interesting. QTUM CEO was hyping some of their stuff on Slack today. FYI, I have not had a chance to look at that. Again, if you guys have any questions here in the chat, post them over on the right. I'll try to address some of them towards the end of this video. Again, I mentioned Civic and 10X already, I believe. I have that written down here. Some things for the week ahead. Let's talk about what you can keep your eye out on. Again, I mentioned I'm going to be covering a video in a couple of days here about IOTA. IOTA is a new type of technology called Tangle. It works differently from blockchain, and it's up a lot over the past week. Some new news came about IOTA, and I will save you the hassle of listening to all this now, but I'll make a video covering it more in depth. But IOTA is a coin that I would keep an eye out this week on. EOS is down. EOS did not seem to catch the wave that a lot of these other coins have been on the past couple of days, and for some reason I do not see EOS here in the chart as well, even though I know it's somewhere inside the top 20. Let's find out. I don't know why CoinMarketCap's being so buggy today. We're at just under $500,000, meaning it should be right here between number 13 and 14. So CoinMarketCap failing us a lot today. Good news though, I have a website coming out that is going to be a one-stop shop for all things related to crypto. You guys can look forward to that soon. And hopefully we won't have any bugs on the website here like CoinMarketCap, because we're missing 2 major coins here in the top 15 or 20 here. So disappointed in CoinMarketCap right now. But EOS has been down. Let me take a look. EOS is a new ICO setting to improve some things in blockchain technology. Sorry, my partner just here let me know that I was view all. There we go. There we go. So this is my fault, so I don't blame CoinMarketCap. Here we have QTUM at number 11, like I said, and then EOS down here in between waves and Zcash. So anyway, EOS is an ICO that's going on right now, and it is down 9% on the week. It is really revolutionary if it plans to do all that it is said that it will do. It is trying to raise $1 billion over the next year, so you have a lot of time to get invested in it. Steem is another coin that I want people to keep an eye out. Steem is a platform similar to Reddit where you can upvote and downvote people's contents, and you can basically get paid for your blogs, your articles. And again, it's similar to Reddit, and it's something that I use. You guys can check it out. I have the link in my YouTube banner here. And it's just a project that I really like. I'm surprised to see it down on the week. Not sure why it's not picking the wave up like all the other altcoins, but I think it might be a good opportunity to buy in. I created a chart, unfortunately, just for myself. Once I get the TradingView account set up, I will be sharing a lot more of my charts there so you guys can spot some of these trends as well. The one other thing I have here written down is Siacoin. I notice is down a lot. Siacoin is a project I am invested in. Not sure where it falls inside of the top 100. 32, it looks 33. It's down under 1 cent. What it is, it's basically cloud. Sort of like you can, store files in a cloud across different nodes, and you can basically rent out your hard drive and extra hard drive space and allow other people to store files on your store other people's files on your hard drive and get paid for that, similar to Dropbox, but in a very basically cost-effective manner using blockchain technology. So keep an eye on that as well. If you guys have any questions, shoot them out below. I just want to make sure I covered here everything on my list. We have a signals group being created in the next couple of days. That'll be an opportunity for you guys to join and stay in touch with what's going on in the markets. If you have any trouble going over anything, I take one-on-one appointments now. You can see them right here over on the YouTube banner or in the link of this video below. If you're interested in purchasing via cryptocurrency, there are directions on how to do that in the Facebook group. Come into here into this document and scroll to the bottom. You'll find out how you can send me cryptocurrency, and I'll shoot you a link to my scheduler, and we'll get you set up. Additionally, I'm trying to think. I don't think I missed anything. How do I send my NeoGas to Binance? You have to set up an account on Binance. It was relatively easy. I was able to do it myself just the other day real quick. Just needed an email and password, and you should be able to go to the withdrawals and deposits section of the website, and you'll find your address for Neo there. What else? If you haven't liked this video, give this video a thumbs up. What this does is lets other people know in the community that it was worth watching. I appreciate all the support. So hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber already, and you'll be very fortunate to be up to date and stay in tune with the news, everything crypto related. You'll receive these charts, basically everything crypto related. Again, if you have not shared or retweeted this video, go ahead and do that. You'll be eligible for a chance to win some cryptocurrency as well. If I could get some help from one of you guys, I would really appreciate it. I had streamed a live video yesterday, and I'm streaming this live video now, and when it's done processing, I would like for it to show up on my home page. Now, my video from yesterday is not showing up here. If you go here to videos, you'll see my most recent video was actually Neo for Mac users, and I apologize that that video is not made public and able to be seen for all of you guys on the front page of my channel. It's something that I'm not sure why that's happening. I will send someone some cryptocurrency if they can figure out why that video is not being displayed on the front page of my channel. So I would appreciate some help if anyone could see that. Additionally, if you like funny memes or anything funny about cryptocurrency, take a look at my Instagram here. That's listed again as a link in the channel, on the YouTube banner, and in all the videos below. My video could have been reported. I'm not sure why it would have been reported. I probably would have gotten a notification. Not sure why. I mean, it does show up and it does work. If you click on it, you can see it there. Don't you think 10x will be very popular in the long term when cryptocurrency fully gets accepted by the world? I do, and I think there are a couple other competitors out there to 10x right now. And I'll be curious to see who does it the best. I shared some information on 10x earlier this week. It seems like 10x, for whatever reason, has the most popularity, the most fan base. They have a lot of money. A lot of people bought into their ICO. Yet they have a larger marketing team than development team at the moment, and some of their job descriptions that I read over on their website were a bit lackluster in comparison to some of these other ICOs looking to hire new developers. So that raised some questions for me. I do think the idea is extremely innovative. As someone who uses cryptocurrency daily, it would be very fortunate and nice to be able to purchase, regular consumer goods with cryptocurrency in an effective manner. With ETC, I get more coins and they go up later, and it'll be worth more to mine than ETH. So I'm just taking a look at your guys' questions to see if there's anything that I missed. Again, I don't think the music could be flagged for music. I do use, what is it called? Free copyright music. Now, that did happen to me one time. I learned my lesson the hard way, and now I only use free copyright music. So I'm hoping this video today will show up on the page. If you guys have any ideas, shoot me a message on Facebook, tag me. Send it over on Twitter. Just shout out to me. If anyone can figure this out, I'd be happy to send you over some cash. And to be honest, I think that's going to wrap it up. You can use Google Authenticator on more than one account. Yes, you can. So thanks again for tuning in, guys. I appreciate all the support. I will be here tomorrow with more information for you guys. Take a look at the course if you're looking for more help as how to get started in cryptocurrency over on Udemy. And thank you guys all for your support. We have a lot of great things coming. Until then, everyone stay a cryptosomniac, because the rich never sleep.